Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I'm here with another video, and this one is just going to be like a lot of my future videos are going to be, like just me kind of talking to y'all, getting some things off my chest, while kind of getting myself together. I'm going to try to do some devotional type videos as well, so that I stay on top of my spiritual journey, you guys can stay on top of yours, and we can kind of hold each other accountable to um you know meeting those goals for ourselves. So yeah, one thing I definitely want to make sure that I prioritize this year is patience. My patience with my child, patience with the kids that I work with, patience with oh, by the way, this wig is from Unice Hair. It's literally like over 2 years old at this point. Um I feel like, yeah, it's got to be at least 2 years old. So yeah, I'm just curling it up because I'm about to record the announcements for our church. The pastor's son does the video. He comes up with the script, and then he sends it to me and like two other people that work on the announcements as well. And then, we end up doing that. Oh, nice little curl. So, like back to what I was saying, I want to really work on my patience. Like, and I think the main thing for me, like I said, is patience with my own child. Then I'm gonna work on patience with other people's kids, and then you definitely gotta have a lot of patience working with other people's kids because you can't just pop them. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times a day I want to just, just like that, and just, you know, it's reflex. Because sometimes I just be having to take a break and get myself together, go to the teacher's lounge, go to my office, and just be like, you know what? And that's why I have made it a point to set an alarm on my phone to pray. And when I tell you, that has been the most impactful thing I have done since getting off the 21-day Daniel fast, was implementing those prayer breaks during the day. And the thing is, what I love about my God is that I don't have to go to no room. I don't have to face no direction. I don't have to, do none of that. I just pray. I could be anywhere. I could be in the middle of a conversation with somebody. If that alarm go off, oh, I'm praying right then and there because I need it. Because usually the conversation that I'm having is stressing me out. So it's just, yeah, I'd rather, you know, keep my sanity. And that's the way I can keep my sanity, is by continuously praying. And the Bible says to pray without ceasing. And so at the end of the day, I have to really live by that, and really just don't stop praying. And I'm going to continue to pray until some things change in my life. You guys know I talked about in my last video that it has been a huge financial strain on me lately. Like, I've been having to take from my savings. My savings is pretty much depleted at this point, just to pay bills. And unfortunately, it's just been so difficult. My car payment is way too high for the car that I have, and I don't understand why, because I had good credit when I got my car. So I don't get why that is like that. So I'm going to be getting that refinance. If you have any suggestions about that, if you have any, like, history, or you work in the car field or whatever, or leasing and all of that type of stuff, and you have, like, you just been down that road before, definitely give me some advice when it comes to that. I'm just tired. Every other Monday, they're taking like $260 from my account for a 2020 Honda Accord. Like, what? I don't know, girl. After my last accident that happened, so I had two back-to-back accidents. I had a back accident in 2021, January 2021, and wait a minute, was it 2021? No, it was 2022 and 2023. So January 2022, I had an accident, which was allegedly my fault. because this person decided to just stop in the middle of the highway, and I wasn't a safe distance from them, so I ended up rear-ending them. And then, but I ended up the one getting. I don't even want to talk about that because it's gonna take me out of the character, that I want to have as a Christian. So I'm gonna just not talk about that one. But the second one was not my fault. It was icy. It was January in the Midwest, so I live in Ohio. So you guys know, and if you don't know, our winters can get kind of rough. And so that winter, it definitely, last year's winter was not too bad, but we had some days where it was definitely icy and snowy out. And so when it was icy and snowy, you still, this ain't Texas, this ain't Atlanta, this ain't none of that. You still got to take your tail to work. And so at the end of the day, I still had to go to work. So I was on the road, about to go to work, and this girl was headed to class at Ohio State. And I know all this because she ended up telling me after. Because the poor girl was so scared. I couldn't even be mad at her because, yeah, she was just so scared and peaked and fragile. But anyway, she ended up colliding into me, and like she was speeding and, trying to get to class or whatever. And she was speeding and ended up colliding right into she spun out and collided right into my car. So somebody saw the whole thing. They stopped as well. They gave a statement and everything. They gave me their phone number so that they could give a statement to my insurance or whatever. So I ended up having to get my car that I have now, which is the 2020 Honda Accord. And so, but for me to have a 2020 Honda Accord, it's a nice car. Don't get me wrong. I love Hondas and they last. But for me to be paying $260 every other month, like every other Monday, that's crazy for me. Like that's nuts. Like I know people that pay $260 like flat. That's their whole car payment. And so, yeah, like I have good enough credit, not to put my business out there, but my credit is over a 720. And so why am I paying that much for a car payment? Make it make sense. And so I'm definitely wanting to get that refinanced. I'm almost like 80% sure that I'm going to have to get another job, like a part-time job on top of being a teacher. Now, I put out a video talking about, and this was like a shorter video. It wasn't on my YouTube channel. It was on my TikTok, where I was talking about just how unfair it is how teachers will have to break their back, especially if they're single. A lot of teachers are married, so they don't have to worry too much. And I'm not saying that married couples don't struggle financially, because I know that they do. That my coworkers tell me. But I can only go off of my experience. And as a single mom, it is super duper hard to try to balance your finances with also being a parent to your child, because they're already, unfortunately, missing that other parent that has decided to cowardly not be around. And so you are already there, your child is already, you feel that they're at a disadvantage. And so you feel like they're going to be even more at a disadvantage because you're not able to be around as much as you would want to, because you having to get another job to be able to take care of them, keep a roof over their head, keep clothes on their back, keep food in their mouth. Like stuff like that is just like, how? Like I was looking at my account today. I got to pay, when your check is less than your mortgage, that's a problem. When your check does not cover your mortgage plus the $260 that's coming out for your car payment, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, am I going to have to start stripping? Am I going to have to, like, and the thing is, I say that and I'm dead serious. And I'm dead serious. The only reason that I haven't resorted to that is because of, how I feel about my body and it being a temple for God. But at the end of the day, it's just like, God, can you please open up another door? sometimes you just get frustrated even with God. It's just like, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to be able to do what I love for a living. And I'm not saying that I don't love the kids, because I love them, but it ain't paying the bills. It is not paying the bills. Unfortunately, it's not. And so at the end of the day, what can I do other than strip or get another job? YouTube definitely ain't paying the daggone bills. I know that. These companies ain't paying the bills. So, I just got to do what I got to do. And I'm going to take y'all along for the journey. I'm going to definitely take y'all along for the journey. Because I know I'm not the only one. And that's the thing. That's why I feel like I never asked y'all for money or did some like GoFundMe or anything like that. If y'all feel like y'all want to give, I will leave my Cash App in the description box, but that's up to y'all. Like I said in my last video, I ain't the one to be on here with some long sob story about what all of this and da 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 da, and feeling like, people got to give me this and give me that. If you want to be a blessing to me, I really appreciate it. Definitely give to your heart's desire, but I'm not going to be on here every video talking about give, 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 give. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is going up everywhere. Like, my cousin showed me a picture of the gas in California, and I'm like, girl, I don't know how you living out there, but kudos to you, baby. If the weather is, so much better and you're happy, blah 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 blah, then go right ahead, baby. But honey, I couldn't afford it if you paid me. Even if you paid me what I get paid now, honey, no. And even their teachers out there be struggling. Like, how are educators struggling when you literally are expected to to provide for these kids an education, to make sure that you are making sure that if an active shooter were to come in, you have to protect them kids with your own life, literally.
Is your faith stronger than that or not?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But like I said, I'll definitely be praying for you um and everything, because I don't want anything to happen or anything like that. So did you get paid today, and that's what you're talking about?
Yes, I got paid today. And literally, when you get paid like $1,500, like a little over $1,500, but my payment for my house is literally more than my check. And then my car payment comes out every other Monday. And so it's going to be coming again on Monday, this coming Monday. And so it's going to literally leave me with like $20 in my account for me to work with for the next 2 weeks until I get paid again on the 16th.
So, what was I gonna say? Why does your car payment come out twice a month rather than once a month?
Because I can't have all 500 some dollars of it come out at one time, then I'll really be in the negative.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, I didn't know they could do it like that. I didn't know. That's
Yeah, it's a
been that
payment
way all the
plan.
time.
It's a payment plan.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, like I said, I definitely, I will be praying for your mind and your mindset, and I know you don't want to get another job, but if that has to be done, I never wanted you to have to go through what I went through. But things haven't gotten any better in the world, and I don't know. That's all I can really say. Things have not gotten any better, and sometimes that has to happen, But you're not going to be my age and still working.
I'm just tired, y'all. I feel like every other day I'm crying. Every other day I'm I don't know. And my mom is right. My faith has to be stronger than the fear of losing this house or the fear of, not spending enough time or with my daughter. I have a lot of fear, and that's not of God at all. And so, but it's hard not to when it's really, really hard not to when you're faced with the circumstances that I have. And so it just gets to be a lot. It gets to be a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and curl the rest of my hair, and I'll show y'all what it looks like at the end. All right, y'all, so this is how the hair came out. Real cute. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Every video ain't gonna be like this, I promise you. But this is real life. This is what's going on right now. And I know every day won't be bad. Every day I won't feel like this. Every day won't feel like I'm slipping further and further into a depression. But that's how I'm feeling right now, unfortunately. And so I just have to, I'll get it together. That's all I can say. I don't like my part right now because it's not like straight the way I need it to be. But life is so hard. Life can be so hard. And I'm praying for anybody else that's struggling with just life. Cause it can get you down. It can get you. I put so much hairspray in here. I can't get my flat iron through. My hot comb through. But anyway, it's hard. It's hard. I can never do this side good. I be wanting to do the little, this thing. It don't be working out all the time. What can I say? Life be lifing. And I just want life to get better. I want life to get better for all of us. I pray that we all find ways to cope with whatever we got going on. Because it is not a fun ride feeling like you are all alone in this journey called life. Yes, I'm dating someone, but at the end of the day, we're still very new. We didn't start like exclusively dating until November of last year. And it's just now February. And things have been great, but I don't feel comfortable asking him for money. I don't feel comfortable doing it. Because you know how guys are nowadays. They feel like every woman is after their money. Or every woman just wants to date to get financial help or whatever. And I don't want him to feel like that about me. And so I really avoid asking that man for money. I really do. But then there's people out there that tell me, like, if you dating somebody and he watching you struggle, that ain't nobody you want to be with. So, but it's not like I make it super known either. He knows that I'm struggling, but not to the extent that I tell y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna let this go ahead and go because I don't know if I can get it to look any better by the time I need to get out of here. So let me know what y'all think of the hair, how it came out. Let me know how you're dealing with your struggles, how you're making it through. And I will see y'all in my next video. Love y'all.